First of all, I have to congratulate you on making the head tilt creepier than Michael Myers, because that has stayed with me forever, and when watching this movie, every time your character tilted his head, I kind of cringed.
Uh-oh.
So I have to
now you got me conscious. I want to make
that.
sure I don't do.
No, it was a little scary. Tell me about Angel, because this is a really complex character.
Yeah. He's someone he's been struggling with, like, sort of mental issues and stuff for a while. He's been on medication, but he had found a normalcy in his life. He had a wife and a daughter, and they were moving forward. And I think the loss of my mother was too much for me. The questions about her death, and that, like, pushed me over the edge again. So I lost my family during that, and now I'm just trying to find the truth about what happened to her.
Something that I love that I think you brought to the role was a likability for Angel, because there's times throughout the movie where you're questioning what he's doing and his judgments, but at the same time you just want to give him a hug.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you made him very relatable, I think, to people, and not such a monster, which I appreciated watching. I think something that I loved about Repentance is it's a very smart film. It's something that really makes you think. So what about the script or the story was what made you want to sign on to this project?
I think the issue of, like, recognizing that we have to deal and reconcile ourselves with our past in order to be able to move forward in our future. And I think that's explored in my character, you know, and in most of the characters in the movie. With Anthony's character, the things that he's done, or, you know, Thomas, you know what I mean? And that was, I think that's an important message for us to look at.
When you're taking on characters like this, is it hard for you as a person? Because these are really heavy characters. They're different from some of your other ones. You have such a diverse kind of resume of people that you've taken on and become. And a character like this seems like it would weigh very heavy on you as a person.
It did. I mean, I think whenever I play a character where I have to play with I have to put myself in torment, you know, put myself through emotional pain, you know, it's always a struggle, you know, and this character is someone who has those emotional pains. It's different than a person who normally has pains. This one, he has no control over them, you know, and to put myself in a space where I have no control of those kinds of feelings and thoughts is difficult.
And you wore two hats. Not only were you an actor in the film, but you were also a producer.
Yeah.
So how much fun is that to be on both sides of the process?
I thought it was great. You know, I really like Philippe too, and I like working with him, and I love all these actors, you know. The writer had come from a TV show I was doing. I had asked him if he would rewrite the script, or, you know, and so it was like a family in that way. It was great.
And you'd worked with Philippe before, and both movies kind of have this underlying tale of karma, which I really like.
Yeah, ripple effect is even in the title, you know, clearly. I mean, it was just about all the ripples. And in that case, it was also about someone that had done something to someone and tried to ride past it, tried to move past it. But we start to see it catching up with them and how it invades their life.
Our audiences love horror movies and they love thrillers, but this one's very different. So why do you think our audiences will love Repentance?
It's a thriller. It's also it's a movie where you're forced to look at the things in your past, violently forced. And I think there's something that happens in that exchange, but everything is motivated by some form of love. I mean, it's motivated by his love for his mom. You see the deep love that he has for his daughter throughout the film, and the desperation to, like, regain the love of his wife. And I think that's something inside of this thriller that I think relates to everyone. You know?
Well, thank you so much. We can't wait to have it on our screens. This is a movie that has stayed with me, and I've continued to think about the days after seeing it. So I love a film that will do that. So thank you.
Thanks.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.